Well, hey, does that sound familiar to you? Maybe you've slow danced to it or given a smooch to the one you love on the new year. That is called Auld Lang Syne, Song of the New Year, and I'm going to teach you how to play it today. We're going to do a single note melody version of the song that will follow what the words are. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of do something a little bit different here as we bring in 2020. Or maybe you're watching this in 2023 and we can do that too. So without further ado, let's check out Auld Lang Syne. So we're going to break this into 3 sections. I'll play them and then I'll show you how to play it. So before you do anything, go to allforuke.com, print out the tab for this full version. There'll also be a tab section by section below, but I promise it'll help you and I'll give you the correct fingers to use, which is of utmost importance. So let me play you the first section and then I'll teach you how to play it. So the first section starts like this. Now, what I'm doing here with my strumming hand is I'm grabbing underneath the body of the uke. And then with my thumb, that's how I'm doing all of the single note plucking here. So everything you hear me doing with my strumming hand is just happening with a down pluck with my thumb. And with my left hand, we're doing all of these single notes here. So the way I like to approach a melody is I like to allocate one finger to a fret. So I kind of take a look at the whole piece of music. I see where my fingers are gonna have to go, if they have to, how many frets they actually have to cover. And I try to do everything on the first fret with my index, everything on the second with my middle, everything on the third with my ring, and fourth with my pinky if I were to need that. This first section here, we start off with just an open C string. So the first melody note is. From there, we place our index finger on the first fret on the E string. And we're gonna do pluck, and then open E string, and then again back on the first fret on the E string. So the first 4 notes of the song are open C string, first fret on the E string, open E string, first fret on the E string. So it's. From there, we go down to an open A string, and then we play with our ring finger here, 3rd fret on the E string, 2nd fret on the E string, and then 3rd fret on the E string. So the second half of this first part is open A string, 3rd fret E string, 2nd fret E string, and 3rd fret E string. So that full part here is open 1, 0, 1, 0, 3, 2, 3. So I'll mention this as well. If you've never read tablature before, I have a video that's fully dedicated that I'll leave in the description below, so you can learn a little bit more about how to read all of the notation that we're using today. All right, moving on to section 2. Let me play this for you. So section 2 starts like this. So how do we do that? We start with an open A string. So open A, and then 3rd fret on the E string, and then 1st fret on the E string twice. So that melody, open 3, 1, 1 on the E string, and then back to an open A string. And then finally here, we're going to take our ring finger, start on the 3rd fret here where you normally would play a C chord, and you're going to pluck the A string on the 3rd fret and slide, I didn't make it, but slide from 3 to 5. So you make 2 notes with 1 pluck of your strumming hand here. So you pluck on the 3rd fret and you slide to the 5th. If you've never done a slide before, what you want to do is try to look to the place where you're going. So you're going to land on the 5th fret, look at the 5th fret, and try to bring your finger into your sight line. This is a close slide, so you can kind of see both, but you want to really practice just bringing that 3 to 5. And I'll also mention with the slide, you want to keep the string compressed the entire time. So if you lose pressure and try to slide, you'll lose the note. So really just try this slow, going 3, 5, and just really listen. Make sure you're getting 2 notes in there. So again, this melody. Now let's try that together, just nice and slow. So we have open A string, 3, 1, 1, 0, 3, 5. So that is the second section, and let's move on to section 3. All right, section 3 starts here. Let me just play it for you really quick so you can hear it, and then we'll walk through it. So it starts off with a slide. So we start off here on the 5th fret. Somehow a cat hair has made it onto my uke. Cats. All right, so we start off here sliding from the 5th fret back to the 3rd fret with our ring finger. So practice going from 3 to 5, but now you're going to practice going back from 5 to 3. So making 2 notes with that one slide. And then we have the A string twice open. And then we go up to the E string and we play 1st fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and then 3rd fret again. So let's just walk through that. So we have 5 slide to 3, open A string twice, 1 on the E string, 3 on the E string, 2 on the E string, and 3 on the E string. And the second half here of this 3rd section, we just start with an open A string, 3rd fret on the E string, 1st fret on the E string. So open, 3rd fret E string, 1st fret E string, and then 2nd fret with our middle finger twice, followed by an open C string, and then we end it with an F chord with 1 strum with our thumb. So an F chord is just middle finger on the 2nd fret here on the G string, index finger on the 1st fret on the E string. And this uke does sound a little deeper because I have a low G string on here, so you might notice that on this chord. So your uke isn't broken. It's okay. So let's just play through the 3rd section here nice and slow before we do the full play along at the end. So we start here by sliding from the 5th to the 3rd. Open, open, 1, 3, 2, 3, 0, 3, 1, 2, 2, 0, F. One more time through the 3rd section, and I'll just play it. That is the 3rd and final section. So get tuned back up and let's play through the full version of this song, Auld Lang Syne. So let's do a slow play along through all 3 sections. So I'll kind of just play it here. Try to keep with me. We're going to go nice and slow through this one, through all 3 sections. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you need to spend some time just going through nice and slow and methodical like that, I really am an advocate of going through some super slow repetitions. And I can tell you this because I'm learning a new instrument myself. I'm trying to learn the piano, and I've learned that just taking some really slow repetitions will pay off in the long run for you. So just try to go through slow, don't rush it and try to do it too fast. Really work on the technique, making sure all of those notes ring out nice and clear. Make sure all of your slides are really ringing out. You're getting those two notes out of the one pluck. And I think that's really gonna help you really make this song sound beautiful. So let's do a little faster version of it. So again, make sure you're tuned up and let's play it one more time here for the new year. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll show you how to do that trick in another video. Well, Happy New Year to you. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with this one. And I just want to say it's been a great year with you guys. I know we've done a lot of different stuff here on the channel, and I really appreciate you guys sticking with me, all of the new subscribers, people who've been with me for the long haul. I appreciate all of you, and just wanted to reflect a little bit on that for the year and say thank you for everybody who's been supporting the channel and everybody who's, jumped on the All for Uke website, downloaded song sheets, you guys who email me, contribute to the channel through PayPal. I really appreciate it, and I'm really grateful for all of you. Again, I'll mention, download the song sheet. It's free, allforuke.com. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Click that little alert bell so that you know when the next video is coming out. We do a new premiere every single Tuesday. So if you want to come chat with me, you can come and chat on the live premiere on YouTube. We can chat about uke, what uke you're playing, whatever you want. So I thank you guys again so much. My name is Kevin, and I hope you had some fun with Auld Lang Syne. I'll see you next time.
Christmas stuff. Should we take the Christmas stuff off?
Maybe, considering it's going to be post-Christmas.
But then people still usually have their stuff up for New Year's.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's fine.
Just leave it.
Yeah.